Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. You can head into last night's sleep research, see how things have gone. We're still trucking through the rest of the Flower Festival. But Good Sleep Day has come and gone. It has given quite a nice leg up for me for this week, so I have actually been pretty happy with having concurrent events. Wonderful. Full 100 sleep score, 1 minute less sleep, but I can handle that. And once again, a lot of dipping out between slumbering and dozing, which has been very interesting, but a good chunk of snoozing in there. So does snoozing win out today? It does. Okay. Still, feel well rested, so that's really what's most important out of all of this. Ooh. I mean, obviously, we don't have the 1.5 times anymore, so it's not getting as much drowsy power collectively. But no top belly. Very few 1-star, almost all 2-star, and 1 3-star. Very curious to see who showed up. Even funnier is that no one is visible on the screen. They're all on the edges. Okay, let's see who we got. We got Wobbuffet, we got Bellsprout, Igglybuff, Magnemite. Magnemite's our 3-star. Comfey! Alright. Jigglypuff, Togekiss, and Croagunk. Alright. Alright, I got some Pokemon I can try after. And it's the 1-star Comfey. So, no new sleep styles. It's okay. Really, the more important question is who's hungry? Alright, well, that makes things a little more difficult. I mean, I already do have a Comfey, so I'm not so super worried. Alright, get the biscuit back. Not super worried about getting a second one. I mean, I would like to get a better one, but it seems like as these are ingredient collectors, it's just a matter of finding the right combination. But yeah, without it being hungry, that's going to be a real struggle. So, I'm going to play the Croagunk lottery again, because that one I can at least take home. Let's see. Let's see if I can get a good hit. No. Okay. Well, it is Flower Festival, so I do feel alright being able to use one of the Great Biscuits. Oh, you're still hungry? I mean, I can make a little bit more progress, so if it does show up again this week while hungry, I can take it home. And there we go, all full. Alright, that'll do it for today, as far as recruitment. No, we're gonna send out the event spawn. Another nice big chunk of research XP. A little bit around halfway up 53, so making some good progress on that rank. Let's see what we got. and a modest nature Krogunk. Oil. Does have 2 berries, so does have Berry Finding S for its level 10 skill. We got Ingredient Finder, though, that's good. Helping Speed is great. Inventory Up is good. And Energy Recovery bonus is also good. And that Nature, Speed of Help down, but Ingredient Finding up. This is kind of another mixed bag, because the berry finding means that it's going to be filling more of its collection slots with berries overall, and it's doing it at a slower pace. But when it does find berries, it doubles them up. But it is going to be more likely to find ingredients from its nature and from its level 25 skill. And it's got a very long lead time because of that speed of help down. So I'll have to plug it into the calculator and see how it's going. This may just be a wash, which is a shame, but that's sometimes what the nature does to things. At least it's the way that I guess that I'm looking at it is, I guess it's, for me at least, it's a base level Pokemon that I can at least see frequently enough that, like, I can keep trying at it. But if it were something like Comfey, or thankfully I don't have to anymore, Pinsir, I've got some options to be able to not have, like, it's something that comes up frequently enough that it's not uncommon, where it's like you're getting like maybe 1 chance a week at this. We got some more missions completed. So we finished giving out our biscuits. So we get our ingredients tickets. And also stuck to bedtime on time. So just gotta cook for the rest of the day. That'll be good. Berries are behind. But I feel like we're at a we've been making a good enough pace that this shouldn't be a problem. And the different Pokemon just isn't gonna happen. Not unless, like, the next couple of days are all critical capture 1 Pokebiscuits. It's highly unlikely. Or a bunch of multiple shinies. That's also possible, but highly improbable. I'm not saying impossible, just difficult. Okay. We have some more news. Okay, starting with maintenance. Get to the fun stuff later. Gotta get through the not so fun stuff. So we're gonna have maintenance on April 29th at local time. So for me, I gotta set an alarm for 8 o'clock. Make sure that I get dinner in before then. Preparation of a new event, adding the fire type candy. And alright, so we get some details on this. Let's read through. Using a fire-type candy on a fire-type Pokemon, either from your bag's item pocket or from the Pokemon details screen, will exchange it for that Pokemon's candy. For example, fire-type candy S, so that infers that there's also fire-type candy M and fire-type candy L. Used on a Charizard, Charmander candy 4. Flareon, Eevee candy 4. Note, addition of other types of candy are scheduled for later updates. But yeah, that's wonderful. It's a little bit better than a handy candy because it's type specific, but if your Pokemon changes types as part of its evolution, that means that you can get some of that baseline candy and might make it a little bit easier. I don't know how many Pokemon that actually affects, but I'm glad that they called out Flareon specifically, where it's not the entire line that's fire, just one stage of it. And the addition of a new relaxing sound, waves. So for those of you that use the phone for white noise. We got some more relaxing sounds to look forward to. Pardon me. Partial adjustment to helper Pokemon's energy recovery from cooking. The following change will be made to the energy recovery of helper Pokemon who already have 100 or more energy. Energy recovery before the change, 0. Energy recovery after the change, +1. So that little bit of energy, they literally mean just +1. Which, wonderful. It's better than none. But I would have hoped that it was between like 1 and 3, 1 and 4. Something where like it's not as good as it is when it's very hungry at the end of day, but you can get a little bit of road out of it. Adjustments to which Pokemon appear in some areas. You'll be able to encounter the following Pokemon in the listed areas. Greengrass Isle, beginning with Vaporeon, Flareon, Bayleaf, Meganium, Quilava, Typhlosion, Croconaw, Feraligatr, Espeon, Umbreon, Glaceon. So getting quite a number of additions, all of which are, I mean, like, Greengrass is kind of just like the mixed bag, so all of that makes sense. But good to see that Typhlosion's got another spawn point, because I know that one, you really only get Cyndaquil and Quilava out of Taupe, and Typhlosion didn't have a spawn point anywhere else. So you only could evolve one. And Taupe is getting Arcanine, Quilava, Typhlosion, and Houndoom. Alright, so Taupe getting some love. That's good, because it needs it. Alright, let's talk about Fire Week. That's the exciting news in this, right? Fire Week is going to last from 4 a.m. on May 6th and run until May 13th in all areas. If you'd like to prepare for Entei research, during which fire Pokemon will be particularly helpful, we encourage you to befriend lots of Fire-type Pokemon. During this event, you'll be able to meet Pokemon of various sleep styles regardless of your own. In particular, Fire-type Pokemon will be more likely to appear. And during this event, you'll be able to use Mini Candy Boost! Candy Boost is back, yay! Start flagging Pokemon you want to level up, which doubles the effect of Pokemon candies, and it's a great opportunity to raise those Fire-type Pokemon levels up. In addition, one of the Pokemon visiting during sleep research for sure will be hungry. Note, this applies only to the first sleep session of the day, and it effects apply separately from the hungry effects of things like a good camp ticket. So if you've got a good camp ticket, bread and incense, and it's the event, you'll have 3 guaranteed hungry Pokemon. On top of that, you'll be able to get rewards like Vulpix instances. It's a tongue twister this early in the morning. Through limited time research missions. We hope you're looking forward to this. Participating is easy. Track your sleep. So it runs from May 6th to May 12th, because it goes over at May 13th at 4 a.m. Let's see. Greater appearance rates. So Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Vulpix, and Ninetales. Growlithe, Arcanine, Flareon, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion. And based on where you're going, we'll have different increased appearance rates. So Greengrass, you'll see more Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Vulpix, Ninetales, Growlithe, Flareon, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion. Cyan Beach will see more Growlithe, and Taupe Hollow will see Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Vulpix, Ninetales, Growlithe, Arcanine, Flareon, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion. That may be one that, if you're looking for, you've got a chance of seeing Arcanine. Is that the only? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Arcanine. So you can see almost everything identical between Greengrass and Taupe Hollow. So it's just a matter of where you want to visit. This for one at least feels more like it's a little more even keel. Last time going to Lapis was just like, that's a challenge. Mini Candy Boost, for those of you that are not in the know, or this is your first time seeing Mini Candy Boost, is used Uses fewer dream shards than the regular candy boost function that appeared before, so it can be easily used even by researchers who are just beginning to play. Using mini candy boost lets your helper Pokemon get twice the usual amount of XP for 4 times the amount of dream shards. That's capped at 50 per day. The function will be set to on by default, and you can toggle that on and off by tapping the button in the upper right corner of the level up screen. And feel free to use it when you want to level up those helper Pokemon. Then this is the standard copy for how the events work. Start from, they roll over at 4 a.m. Make sure you're tracking your sleep. Event bonuses only trigger for that ones that are not inside the tutorial. After the event ends, mini candy boost goes away. Got any questions? Feel free to read through again. But exciting. Another week to prepare for Entei's arrival, and going hand in hand with Vulpix's introduction. Because all of that starts at the same time. So, some things to think about for that, because last time I didn't want to go to Lapis Lakeside for Raikou research because I would like to do well when I show up there. And Taupe Hollow I'm at least a little bit more familiar with, so that's a little bit of a lower bar to perform well. And it's got a couple of spawns that we haven't seen before. And unless I get really lucky in the next couple of days, I'm still going to be behind a couple of sleep styles to get that last bit unlocked. So I'm thinking that I might spend my time for that in Taupe Hollow just to get some of those fun spawns. Alright. Yay! Above 40. I'm just happy to see people reporting their sleep. Alright. And some rank ups. Happy to see. Okay. Some sneaky snacking. I did get the extra tasty to finally trigger at 28% yet last night with dinner. Cannot collect from everyone, and as you saw, I did have to bump my ingredient bag to the largest possible. Okay. Just had to see if there was a skill trigger before cooking. Gotta make some stuff, and then I can collect. Combine fruit salad is at level 40. Boy, oh boy. Tomorrow is going to be fun cooking-wise. Nice, full-on... tasty. Full-on cooking with a full bag. I have not been able to do that yet. I mean, obviously I've been able to fill with a full... But this is, I actually have no more upgrades left for ingredients. So, this is exciting. Oh boy. Alright. I have collected from everybody else. Mostly just because Beware has been absolutely, as you saw, just housing, storing up corn. I got so much corn. Yeah, but at this point, I can't collect it, and I don't want to sell it. So, we'll hold on to that and let him hold on to those corn until the next cook. Okay. And I think that takes care of everything. Got no other Pokemon AVs to report on since yesterday I didn't collect anything. So I just gotta check on that Krogunk and report back tomorrow. Alright. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Let me know how all of this wonderful news that's just gotten dropped, it's got you excited. What are your plans for Fire Week? Are you going to be visiting Taupe Hollow, as I'm begrudgingly looking to do, just because that's been so much time there. I'm happy to spend one last week. Hopefully Entei I can just spend on green grass and not have to visit elsewhere. We'll see. Regardless, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you back tomorrow for some more sleep research. Until then, sleep well.